put our heads together, we're the best combination around.
Emily
And Alexander, we're really quite a pair. Wherever there's adventure, you'll find these two cousins there. We like to visit relatives.
Oh, and making friends is fun.
Yep, excitement seems to find us whenever we do either one. Evil rats are all around.
So trouble soon begins.
We just put our heads together. In the end, we always win. Country mouse and city mouse, we're really quite a pair. Wherever there's adventure, you'll find these two cousins there. Country mouse and city mouse.
I bet I can make you laugh. La 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 la.
Come along, Elizabeth.
I bet you can't make me.
Now, Alexander, she wasn't trying to make you laugh. She was trying to make the Buckingham Palace Guard laugh. It's sort of a game here in London.
It's getting late. I hope Cousin Sherlock hasn't forgotten about our visit.
Maybe he's busy solving a mystery.
I say, Emily, Alexander, over here.
Oh, Cousin Sherlock, I knew you wouldn't forget us.
Forget you, my dear? What nonsense. Follow me.
Come on, Alexander.
Dorset Street, please.
Splendid luck. A free ride. This is our ticket home. Come on, old chaps.
Yoo-hoo!
Wait for me! Grab my hand.
Hurry, Alexander! Faster!
I'm trying. I can't reach him. Well, for every problem, there's a solution. I have it! Oh, whoa! Steady, old chap.
You made it. Now tell us, Sherlock, are you busy solving a case right now?
Oh, dear, yes. I'm trying to unravel a baffling mystery. The manuscript for a famous author's latest book is missing.
A famous author? Could it be?
Precisely. It is the latest Sherlock Holmes book written by Mr. Arthur Conan Doyle.
Sherlock Holmes, the great detective. I love his stories.
So do I. Oh, the way Mr. Doyle describes Sherlock Holmes, it almost reminds me of myself.
Dorset Street.
Here we are. Mr. Doyle and I live in this boarding house. We'd better hurry to the scene of the crime, then. Mr. Doyle was away last night when the crime was committed. He came back and found his room in a mess this morning, and the manuscript was gone.
I'm afraid, Amy, the only thing that's left of my new book is this pile of ashes in my fireplace and this one half of the first page.
This is awful, Mr. Doyle. Why would someone burn your story?
Over a year's work, it was my only copy. I'm going to get Scotland Yard to investigate.
My dear Amy,
Sherlock!
allow me to introduce you to my two cousins from America.
Pleased to meet you.
Welcome to England. Sherlock tells me you're great at solving mysteries.
Well, we do what we can.
And they'll help me solve this one. Amy, please warn us if anyone comes. We don't have much time to investigate before Mr. Doyle's return.
Good luck.
I'll take a closer look at those ashes.
Capital idea, Watson.
Watson? My name's Alexander.
Aha! Just what I need.
It says, the Hound of the Baskervilles by Arthur. Oh, the rest is burned. I can't make it out.
Why would the fire stop before it burned the rest of the page?
Maybe someone wanted to make sure we found it.
You might be onto something there, Watson. Here, We'll collect a sample of these ashes.
Sherlock, it's me, Alexander. Very funny.
That's odd. The fragrance from these flowers is familiar, but it's not a flower we grew on the farm.
Aha! This could be a clue. Observe, Emily. There are no flowers in this room. This would lead one to wonder how these petals got here. Let me see. By the size and pattern of the bite marks, I would say they were left by...
A rat! And I bet it's the same rat that left these tracks.
Yes. Yes. The tracks end here. Wait, flower petals? Rat prints? Oh dear.
What is it?
I'm afraid I know which rat left these tracks. He's a bothersome sort, always getting in the way of my investigations. This rat is an expert on flowers and rare paper. He lives over there.
Mr. Doyle, back so soon? No one came by while you were out. No one came in and no one came out.
Emily, let's have one more look at those petals you found. Rare indeed. Unlike any flower I've ever seen. Why, if I didn't know better, I would say it wasn't a flower petal at all.
Sherlock!
In fact, it looks a bit like...
Cat!
Precisely.
Sherlock? Run! Emily, over here!
Run, Sherlock, run!
Hurry, up here! Sherlock, come this way! Emily, help me.
What's happening? Oh, now look what you've done, you good-for-nothing cat.
Good show, Watson. I could have used your help in the case of the killer cats.
My name is not...
There now. No time to waste. We have a mystery to solve. Look lively now.
Isn't Watson a character in the Sherlock Holmes stories?
Sherlock, where are you? Alexander? Emily? This came from Mr. Doyle's room. Sherlock?
Maury Ratty is the name of the rat who lives in this shop. Though I don't know exactly where. Look for him, but be careful. He can be an unpleasant fellow.
What can I do for you today, miss?
Hello. Let's see. Do you have any, tulips? White tulips?
Let's see now. Let me check. White tulips? Perhaps over here. Here they are.
Oh, did I say tulips? I meant, lilies. Do you have any of those?
Lilies? I have some in the back room. I'll be right back.
Maury Ratty. Maury Ratty. Emily, I can't find that rat anywhere.
Watch out!
Alexander, are you all right?
Yes, I guess. Hey, what's this? Listen to this. Holmes and I sat upon a raw and foggy night on either side of a blazing fire in our sitting room in Baker Street.
Baker Street? Good show. This is a page of the Hound of the Baskervilles. I remember when Doyle wrote this.
I should have known. Tired of playing your bloomin' violin, eh, Mr. Sherlock Mouse? Had to treat yourself to a little break-in to break up the day?
Maury Ratty, spoiling my investigations is one thing, but stealing from Mr. Doyle. What have you done with the rest of his book manuscript?
Well, isn't this a fine howdy-do? First you barge in here, never once introducing me to your friends gentlemanly like. Then you go accusing me of being a thief.
Mr. Ratty, oh, can I call you Maury?
Suit yourself.
My name is Emily, and my cousin here is Alexander. We're very impressed with your paper collection. We were wondering if you could help us.
I ain't helping nobody what calls me a thief. I ain't done nothing but help myself to a little spot of Mr. Doyle's paper for me collection.
Oh, all right. Perhaps I was a bit hasty. What do you make of this?
What have we here? Newspaper ashes, no doubt about it. London Times, Monday. No, Tuesday last. Sold by a man wearing cheap cologne.
Newspaper ashes. Then perhaps the manuscript wasn't burned. Maybe it was stolen.
Weren't me, Gov. I ain't got no use for a lot of paper of the same kind. Me, I like variety. Sounds like company.
Hello there, Mr. Smith. How are you today?
Fine. Pardon me.
Poor Mr. Smith. He's allergic to flowers.
That's strange. Why would someone who's allergic to flowers live over a flower shop?
Oh,
Now let's see. Tulips, lilies, carnations, roses, daisies. You've seen almost everything I have in the store. What will it be?
I'm on a really tight budget, you see. Isn't there something else you could show me?
Psst! Amy! Over here! Amy, this is Maury Ratty. We've uncovered some clues that lead us to believe the manuscript still exists and has been stolen.
But not by me.
And I think I found a clue. This fell out of Mr. Smith's pocket. It's Mr. Doyle's calling card.
When I was in Mr. Doyle's room, helping myself to a piece of cake, I heard someone coming in. I grabbed the bit of paper you saw on me wall and left in a hurry.
Maybe that someone was Mr. Smith.
It's time to search his room. Maury Ratty, lead the way.
Miss, I've got some fresh ragweed here.
Now, I don't know. I could show you to Mr. Smith's room, or, on the other hand, I could not.
Maury Ratty, I apologize for accusing you of stealing the manuscript. A great detective should never jump to conclusions. Will you assist us? Please?
I suppose. This way.
You know, Hyphen, I'm a genius. Making Doyle think his story was burned when I have it here, safe and sound.
He did steal Mr. Doyle's book.
Now, all I have to do is change the hero's name, put my name on the cover, and sell this book as my very own.
How are we going to stop him?
Elementary, my dear Watson. This reminds me of the case of the limping cat. Follow my lead.
Now, just 1 minute, Gov. I remember that case. I ended up having to save you in the end. Leave this to me. Back this way.
Hyphen, what are you... Hyphen, what have you done? Get out!
I think we stopped him from changing the manuscript.
For the moment, at least. But how do we get it back?
We'll think of something, my dear. But first, it feels like time for a spot of tea.
Or maybe not.
This reminds me of the case of the one-eyed cat. Observe, Watson. A cat cannot go in 4 directions at the same time. Run!
Hey there, Hyphen! Want to taste an American dish?
Hyphen, is it? Ridiculous name for a cat, if you ask me. Ta-ta, old chap. I'm afraid we don't have much to go on, Mr. Doyle, but we'll do what we can.
Thank you for coming. Now I have to go tell my publisher that I shall have to start all over again.
Don't worry, Mr. Doyle. Sherlock Mouse is on the case.
So, the clues lead us to the shifty Mr. Smith. One supposes he is a frustrated author who has to steal a manuscript because he cannot write one of his own.
But how do we get the manuscript back?
Elementary, my dear Watson. This puts me in mind of the case of the missing mouse.
Oh, the case of the missing mouse. Don't remind me. Sherlock gets into a go-round with his cat, and if I hadn't stepped in...
No time to go into that, Moriarty. I know precisely how to get Mr. Doyle's manuscript back. We'll need some paper, and Amy, you can help us write. A little bit further. Let's go!
As Big Ben strikes midnight, show yourself under the clock with the manuscript. You will get a generous sum for it, but only if not a single word is changed. Make no attempt at contacting the police. A generous sum.
What's this? It's a page from my manuscript. I can't believe it. As Big Ben strikes midnight, show yourself under the clock. If you want the rest of the manuscript, you must wear a disguise and carry a suitcase full of money. Do not try and contact the police. But I must try to get the manuscript.
What do we do if no one shows up?
Patience, my friend. It's not midnight yet.
I can't see a thing.
Maury, I think I hear something.
Oh, I recognize that sound. Someone's rowing on the Thames River.
You stay here, Hyphen, old boy. Soon, we'll be rich.
That's Mr. Smith. Our plan is working.
Emily, Amy, I smelled something familiar. Follow me.
Sherlock, someone's coming.
If I'm not mistaken, we are about to catch a thief.
Who are you?
Give me the manuscript.
Not so fast. I went to a lot of trouble to steal this from that no-talent Doyle. Let me see the money first.
The manuscript first.
Let go of the money, you old fool! Doyle, it's you!
Stop! Thief!
Smith's getting away. We need to get help.
Come back here! Stop right there!
Not a step closer, Doyle, or your manuscript goes in the water.
You wouldn't dare! Stop! Here. Here's the money.
This smell, I tell you, I know it. There's paper here, lots of it.
Hurry. Mr. Smith might be back any minute.
It's back here.
Maury, I think I found something.
That's it. It's the same kind of paper Mr. Doyle wrote his story on.
Amy, I think we found the manuscript.
Oh, you're right. This is Mr. Doyle's book. Let's go take it to him.
Maury, don't look back. Just run!
Oh!
Hold on, Maury! Alexander! Sherlock! Help!
1, 2, 3, now! Where's Amy?
Follow me.
Who are you? And why are you doing all this?
Have you ever heard of Clive Barrister?
No?
Of course not. He was the main character in my book, but it was never published. When you and your precious Sherlock Holmes came along, they tossed my work aside. You want your manuscript? Then go and get it.
My story! What have you done?
Ah! I can't swim!
That's it now. Take it easy.
Mr. Doyle?
Amy, what are you doing here?
Hey there, what's going on?
We're almost there.
Over here, grab my hand.
My name is Arthur Conan Doyle. This man is a thief.
Mr. Doyle, wait. This belongs to you.
This is the Hound of the Baskervilles. My manuscript. But how can this be?
Mr. Smith here was carrying a fake package. He was going to change the names in your manuscript and present it as his own.
How in the devil did you know that?
Elementary, my dear Mr. Smith.
I don't know what all this is about, but we'll straighten it out down at the station.
Spoken like a true detective.
Thank you. I must say, your Sherlock Holmes stories have taught me a great deal.
Can you believe it, Alexander? Maury, Ratty, and Sherlock were longtime enemies, and now they're going to work together.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Are you still writing in your journal?
Of course. I think our adventure would make a great story. I could call it The Rat of the Whiskervilles. Now, if only I could find my pencil, I could continue. Oh, what if someone stole it?
Elementary, my dear Alexander. The answer lies right under your nose, or over your ear, in this case.